Big fan. Hello, hello, welcome in. It is a Thursday. Right? Yes. And it is admin day. Just getting that over and done with. Big fan. GG's on winning. Driving still got to Reims. You're the man that always goes on that road, hey? Always still got to Reims. Back and forth, back and forth. We go exploring. I've bother changing the title, have I? We go banning. That means I haven't changed the kick one either. But no one cares about that. Happy now? Happy now? Yeah? Happy now? Can't schedule the titles ahead of time like I do with the YouTube ones. But it's not like they really matter because no one reads them. On Twitch, such anyway, so. I mean, some people do. But how we doing? How we doing? Well, welcome in, big fan. Yesterday we were doing some driving in Benelux. Day before that I didn't do. Day before that was normal Monday admin. So just imagine the entire schedule's just been scooted over by one day. That's all. That's it. School trip. Just for the day? Or are you staying for a bit? Good luck on it. Hope you got your permission slip that you have to get from your parents. I remember that. That was fun. Hello, Sam. It's a big fan. Got to wake up at 5:30. Gathering at nearly 7, get back at 6. Long day ahead. And it takes a hell of a lot of planning on the teacher's behalf to keep you all together. Yeah. Top my way to Le Mans. Not bad. Why don't you go any further down than that? 0 points. Maybe you gambled them all away. Maybe you lost them. Don't be confusing channel points with in-chat points. Those are different. Let's go for Moser. I do, and I need to set up a command, so I kind of want to do that as an actual command that you can use. Yeah? Because unless I add it to the wheel command, I could add it as a response to the wheel command. Because at the moment I can't be bothered to set up an entirely new one. So if I add it to the end of this, and then from here I get the link. Borrow flower? No. No. Why would you do that? That link in there. Okay. Now, if you do the command wheel, it should, right? You can on YouTube as well, yes. Fogan, think of it, 110. There's the link. Okay, use that link. If you want to use that link. And Gez with 100, what was it, 150? Whatever it was a lot. Big fan. You're right, we get it, chat. We get it. It's fine, we get it. Gez, Nelly, Ollie, Folk, Chaos, Aaron, Shed. How we doing? Moist. 7, Scotsman. How you doing? Sammy, welcome in. Hope yours is still going. God, you got such a high number, aren't you? So, we're doing admin, of course. Try and use it. Yeah, so what I worked out is, it is, you don't get a discount, it's just a referral thing. It's not an affiliate, if that makes sense. I have no idea. Something like that. Because people have said, oh, discount doesn't work. But if you somehow use that link, I should get something out of it. My beloved, don't say that. Some be a mod with 2 bands. Depends on how long ago those 2 bands were. If they are recent, then unlikely. Very unlikely. Don't forget, admin recruitment next week. Yeah? 19th. Did you use the link? Good. I hope so. Because I'd originally set one up. I technically have 2. One of them I set up to be as a different one, but it has the 2 X's instead of 1. I don't know if you use that one. I've no idea what one was linked to you. But this one's the main one. Big fan. Did you say it arrived? Have you set it up? How is it? Have you used it? Caleb, big fan, welcome in. 0 active. You're active, so it has to be no more than a year. As in minimum of a year ago. Since you got banned, something like that. If they're in the past year, it's unfortunate. When the button appears to apply for the actual thing, if you have a ban, it will be grayed out. So you won't have to worry about, oh, will it count or not? You just sadly won't be able to press it in the first place. Spring! I know, new season. How long is the season for? Can I buy you one? No. You think I have the money for it? Felt the clicking? Oh, you're waiting for the wheel stand, then do set all of it up, I see. A week? Is that it? Oh, every week there's a new season? Oh, okay. That explains when I first played it, it wasn't snowy. Every ad is a phone notification. Turn it off. In whatever app you're using, turn it off. You don't need notifications like that, do you? One band from 10, 11 months ago? A Skoda. Of course, it's a Skoda. Yeah. Yeah, mess with the reshade. There are people that make reshade presets as well, which is basically all the settings you get from the little config menu that pops up. Just adjust those however you want. Don't over sharpen it and make it all weird and whatever. You can if you want to, but then when you remove that, it will look the opposite. It will look even less sharpened. It will look washed out, in fact. Like whenever we have the winter mod and you go back to normal, all the colors look washed out. Yeah. Victim of Skoda driver syndrome. It's a very serious disease, isn't it? Alright. Admin. Not driving today. Moses is good. Moses is good. Can vouch. Can vouch. I can't vouch for the Hori myself. Can't vouch for that myself. I haven't used that. But many people that have it say yes. In fact, it seems to be an interesting argument where some people say the Hori is better. Clearly, it has high expectations. Yeah, if you say it's better, and one is better than the other. Only 2 weeks left. Time flies, eh? What did you send? Oh, that's a lot of notifications. Turn notifications off, man. At least from, like, physically going to your phone. Can't you set them so that if you're using the app, it's fine? It knows that you've got the app open. It's not like it's in the background, right? Turn it off, yeah. Turn it off. You'll be fine. Right. We'll go to... Oh, no, I'm curious. How many people are in Klagenfurt right now? Yeah, you got an upgrade path. You can do racing and trucking and maybe if they add other stuff, other gizmos that go with it, sure. Hori, unless they add other peripherals that connect to it. Like the stalks connect to the main base of the Moser. 29 people, that's not bad for the slower of the two cities, the calmer of the two cities. Okay, okay. Hello, shit, big fan. Then if we go to Innsbruck. 90. That's more like it. That's better. Yeah, that's better. People's cruising out service? Not at the moment. Oh. Oh. I think what some people do is they go the moment it is green, which technically you can, but you always wait a little bit, because if someone is still traversing through it as it turns red for them, they may not have had enough time to stop, so then you get a bit of a clash going on, you know? Bug that's hella RNG, but you can make hundreds of millions. Exploit it, quick! Ever been in a VTC? Yes. I was in the Courts VTC several years back. The one that we have as a community one doesn't count as a proper VTC. Because it is just log jobs on Truckee, and if you want to use the tag, that's it. You could call it one, but it's like a very gentle one, you know? Bloom looks weird. You gotta mess with it. Innsbruck Airport? Yes. Isn't the code for that one Lowy? L-O-W-I for Innsbruck Airport? It's in the valley somewhere. I remember I have been there in Flight Sim. Once or twice. That was nice. Wasn't it? I swear it was with a Noble or Silver or someone like that, and then while I was taxiing, one of you was coming into land and then taking off again. Something like that. It was one of you two, I think. I do remember that. Is this... That's your tree. Why are you on the outside of... I mean, this is safe. Right, okay. Fair enough. I was going to say that's a safe spot. Then... I always spell it like that. Every year. You'll never know. All right, Mr. Gatekeeper, eh? 50? I suppose so. It's not dead until everyone's gone. 3-letter. Yeah, I'm thinking of the ICAO, the ICAO, as I call it. Which is the one you enter when you make your flight plans anyway. Lowy to God knows where. Like how EGLL. That kind of thing. No one down here. It's too chill now. Is it dead when the barriers get removed? I mean, we're waiting for them to be removed. I have no idea. Maybe. Not sure why you stopped. Why did you stop? You can go this way. You're fine. Maybe they realized they couldn't go all the way around. 2-1-away. Is that me? Can I reply? I can reply. Instantly feeling British coming here right now. Try, that is the point. That's the idea, my friend. Big fan. I'm sure you don't want to lose your Aussie-ness, though, so don't stay here for too long. Because you also should be asleep. Though I know you work quite late as well. Big fan. Hell yeah, brother. Crikey. And all the usual stuff that you Aussies hear way too much. All of us say stereotypes anyway, don't we? It's fine, it's fine. Lazy. Go drop Chai a follow. He plays fighting games mostly, and he plays COD a bit as well. That's his domain. He's pretty good at both. Shortest name. It's a really good name. Has it always been the name Chai, or has it been the other part of your name that you use on other socials? In a British pub. Ah. Soon you'll have the same accent. By the time we meet, whenever that is, we'll sound the same. We will sound the same. And then no one will tell the difference, right? Chai tea, exactly. Legal partner. Ah, so it might have been something else before that. That's what a lot of people do, you see, because when you get partner, you have the ability to yoink someone else's username if the account is inactive for a while. Something like that. Actual first name. Very impressive. Yeah, just like my first name is Krew. Exactly. Name yourself after your name. Hello, Sadness. Welcome in. Joe 73. And of course, we're here. I needed to go and check on the other busy places. Well, not busy. The ones I want to be busy. Krewlex. Hello, Jay. We're making up other different names now, are we? What is this person doing? Made a little plinth for himself. Still got the Rems. I mean, I can check out Stuttgart. It's unlikely there's going to be people there, though. Maybe 10 people maximum. Crewington the second, yeah. Yeah. That's Sir Crewington to you, thank you. Zurich to Milan, yeah. All that jazz. I don't know if you added as a, can I, hold on. There we go. Didn't have you as a VIP for some reason. COD 4 campaign. I've mentioned a few times, the only, besides the first remade Modern Warfare, the only other one I've played, I remember playing the World War II beta, and I didn't like that. I'm not very experienced. How do you rate Scotch eggs and cask ales? Haven't had ale. And Scotch egg, I have no idea. I don't recall having either. Scotch eggs aren't really our specialty, are they, given the name? And ale, no. Staple for us. Ah, what do you think of them? I'm assuming you've had them. Right, British, I am not very diverse in the sense of food. I'm not the person to ask, what do you think of this? In terms of food. You'll probably get the same answer several times. Oh, I get it. Okay, they hit the little rocky thing here, the little bollard bit. And then this one tried to overtake on the corner while they hit that bit. You get around them? Anything you really like that seems to be a British specialty? Anything you don't like? There are some funny named things that we have. I'm aware of that. Yeah. The dentals. That stereotype has been debunked, my friend. It's not even true. It's probably something that stemmed from the war or something, as everything does. It's not even true. Spotted Dick, that's one of many funny names, yeah. Still there. Oh, they're advertising their VTC. What a good place. Think Guinness mad overhyped? I haven't had that. It's got to be alright though, if loads of people like it. Eggs in vinegar? Tired of pouring them for people. You have a lot of it because of your stories that you mention. You say they're not very nice people, are they? No. Drunk people in general? Maybe not, but drunk British people, no. What have you had? Not much. In terms of alcohol, not much. Say it really slowly. No. If you want me to say it, I'll just say vin. Because I know what you're trying to say. It's a sketchy word to say. Because someone's going to clip the first part off, aren't they? British style pub, it seems he does. Yeah. I think he just worked at a general pub. What specifically makes it British then? Just serving our cuisine? Might as well be a Wetherspoons. Wetherspoons is a staple here. But they often have Wetherspoons in very weird locations. What was Storm saying? Storm was saying for an ID to be perm-banned, and I told him, make a report, please. Take the website, okay. Is there a menu on the website? I'll look at the menu. Place an order from like 10,000 miles away, yeah? Famous for the long trip to the toilet. Yes, that as well, yes. While drunk, not a good idea. Not a good combo. Got him to say shed. Nice. Great work. Teamwork. Why are we this, hey? Why are we doing it? Sample. On a mission, man on a mission, but no need to do that. Hi, Sample, how's it going? Welcome back. 6 months. Enjoy the new badge. You've leveled up. I appreciate that. I have a DM. Tis my boy. Menus. Oh, I see. I see that homepage. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, yes. Yeah, it really is. It really is. It's like I've walked into one that's here. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I skip past the menu part. Lunch and dinner mains. Main meals. Oh, I see. Not bad, not bad. I think those are the things you'll find in most places. It's nothing too fancy. It's not a fancy place. It's a standard normal... What the hell was that? Normal, saved it. Restaurant. The inside of the venue was actually shipped over. Really? Quite literally cut and paste. That's impressive. Because I was going to say, with the Wetherspoons venues, they've taken it from what appeared to be sort of an old chapel or an old, you know, something of that sort that you wouldn't think could be turned into a pub, but yeah. So some of them have nice stained glass and all sorts going on. Which is impressive. So you got cheeky Nando's, you got a spoons, all that stuff. Sounded normal? Normal, yeah. So I'm not saying like what's, you know, anything that's specific on the menu. I'm not saying the place he works at, and obviously. But yes, those are very common dishes. Yes. Where was it? Over here. He tips over someone. Everyone says it's way better. Maybe it's just how it's made, I'm not sure. I've only had Nando's once. And it was okay. Was that necessary though? Huh? Like, yeah, the other one, you know. The other one snuck past you. You didn't need to speed up to try and regain your position again. Just go behind them. And then maybe overtake them later on. British fish and chips. Can't beat British fish and chips. I don't see the need for this this urgency going on here. Like, yeah, the person maybe didn't need to undertake you. You know, you had to slow down because the other one merged out in front of you, which, yes, a bit dodgy, but then this is unnecessary, isn't it? Very silly. Best thing you got, by the way, for the British fish and chips, of course, you need to go to an actual seaside town where the fish would be from pretty much down the road, obviously. You need to do that. I want to see what they say for that. You were the reason the crash occurred. You may not have been the start of that whole thing. You've got a hybrid truck as well. They've got a 2-in-1. A Greg's sausage roll. That is also a staple, yes, Greg's, yes. Sausage roll's quite nice. You may think a sausage roll is a very basic menu item, but it's quite nice. Where are we? This is Keel. On a sea. On? Three Greg's. People get their entire meals from Greg's, you know. That's a good one. It's nice. I'm not using it right now because I need the numpad. I'll give you a sound test if you want a minute. New CD? No, not really. I need a numpad for this game, man. That keyboard is nice. It doesn't have a numpad. It's simple. Where's the hacking in this? Come on. Do you glitch somewhere? Are you lagging? Does someone think you zoom past them? Well, that was unexpected. Yeah, for free count. Though I believe you can rebind some keys to make them seem like other things. Like, I'm pretty sure if I were to... if anyone uses Power Toys, it sounds like a... You know... it's a Windows program that allows you to tweak a bunch of different stuff. There's one that allows you to rebind a bunch of different keys in Windows. So you could technically rebind all the num keys to something else. So it would seem like you're pressing the num keys, but you're not. This one is just, it panicked, swerved that way, hit the wall, hit the wall, hit the wall. Where's the hacking in that, though? What's that about? What happened here? Already happened, of course. Of course it did. Intersection just before the toll on the Klagenfurt side. I am not surprised. That sounds normal. Is the road blocked by all those crashes, though? Why doesn't TP ban them? I feel they are probably discussing whether they should. I'm assuming stuff like that takes a bit of time to review the procedure, maybe. I don't know how long it took to ban them on the Kirkenes Road, but I'm assuming it took a bit of time for that. Traffic does flow to some degree here. I think we don't have too many situations of people specifically blocking with the big trailers. They do make it round the corner. The only thing that they struggle with is going uphill, which can still happen with a single trailer if you're using a crap truck. So they did overtake to get to this spot, right? under, which is under the sea. We do, of course, have loads of places here that are so-and-so on sea. We mentioned this a couple of months back, I think. You better merge. That was close. That was really close. It is. It's a bit of both. I'll change the reason when I actually apply it. I'm waiting for the final thing. The final... whatever might happen here. Yeah, okay. He wants a reply? Well, he's got to wait then, doesn't he? Hold on. So, this one was accelerating because, of course, you're now on a straighter section of road, and it is a little bit downhill. Did it say? No, this one I got. I wanted one. I thought I'd treat myself. I don't treat myself to anything. Usually. I thought, oh, it'd be nice. Why not? Was it the part here? Yeah, it was the part here. Okay. That. Overtake was still dangerous. They'll probably use the excuse of saying, well, it was a dotted line. Yeah. But... not TikTok, no. For some reason, I don't know why, it just says failed to connect to stream. Have I lost the permission to go live or something? Because it's been so long? I don't know. What was his message? Oh, he said shed. There you go. They said shed, I say garage. Do better than that, hmm? What's next? Warehouse? Do you mind not pushing the person? Do you mind not doing that? Stream key? Yeah, the stream key resets every stream. For TikTok, that's really annoying. Technically, YouTube streams have the same, have different stream keys every time. You're being really annoying, man. You're being really annoying. Stop doing that. Yeah, that's how I thought that would play out. Yeah, okay, okay. Now, hold on a minute. Storm's now driving. Well, I'm assuming he's driving well, right? I've no need to, say anything else to him. Do they merge out in front of the other person, perhaps? Where is this other person? White truck and trailer. There they are. If you're indicating to the right, I wouldn't turn like that steep. There we go. Yeah, yeah. And then from then on, it also became this person's fault, because why are you so, you know, F you? Why are you doing this? Yeah. Better drive than Jess. It's very aggressive, yeah, very aggressive, but a lot of pushing, So we need the bit that was in real time beforehand, and then this. This will be at the end of the report. Because this merge, you merged out in front of someone. Caused a bit of a collision. Yeah, you did a bit silly. And then didn't, like, overtake back, I guess. But then you were... none of them were overtaking, in a way. Kind of overtaking, kind of squishing against the person. Not really blocking. I'll go with that, and I might tweak it later based on, you know, reviewing the situation. The situation is there, though. That's correct. There is a planned one, Ricky. Yes, next week. Good luck if you're hoping to apply. What I would suggest, though, if there's a section where you fill out, like, why do you want to join us? Please write it in like a notepad document or a Word document first, in case the page refreshes on you. Come on. I've seen several times where someone's writing like a massive wall of text for like an application of anything, and then it reloads, and you've lost it. So draft it somewhere else and then paste it in the box. Take up time. It's not like a test anyway. It's not like you have to do it all in one sitting. Technically you do, because it isn't, it doesn't save your progress, I think, but you know. There's no time limit, I mean. Thought I was the exact same guy, but no. Similar save, though. Hoping to apply. Well, good luck. Good luck. I don't know what you'd be told to write, but I'm just saying, just in general, if you're writing a large amount of text for whatever reason to explain something, write it somewhere else first. Guess it's days and not 30 minutes. Well, yeah, there's a... Technically, yes. Okay, I get it. I get it. What's this? This is the Alps. It's called the Alps Road. The I to K. Because it goes between two cities of those... letters. Those names. Google Doc. Exactly. You see, that's what I mean. And the automatic check for grammar. That's a +1 for there. Yes. Smart. See? Do what Keita did. Welcome in. Good evening, Highway. Drafted somewhere else. English is C2. Is that good? No, this isn't paid. No, this is base map. This was revamped 4 or so years ago, which already makes it seem very old. But no, this is base map. The reason why it's busy is because it's in the base map. The ick wrote. You could call it that. I have jokingly called it that, and they say it gives you the ick or something. But I hate that word. People getting the ick from something that's just not... Yeah. Oh, proficient. C2. I mean, yeah. Nothing you've said so far has been bad. Or, you know, like, wrong word order or anything, I think. I am obviously, you know, proper English, so we don't do it in that sort of scale, I think. Don't know where to put commas. The Oxford comma. Is that the one? Nice. Thingamajig. Thingamajig is such a good word. Use commas when you would be taking a breath in a sentence. That's another use of it. You're splitting up sections of a sentence. And if you're writing a list, the comma goes before and whatever the last thing you're talking about. Because otherwise, then the last two things would be thought of as a duo, a set of the same thing. That didn't look like any collision, that just looked like constant pausing. That's one of the main uses of it anyway. There's a lot of people that don't use the Oxford comma. And there's a funny, a series of funny jokes that you can make if you do and don't use it. It changes the tone of the sentence. How do you find video editing? Fun. Video editing is fun. It takes time, and depends on what I'm working on. You do need breaks from it, though. Too many commas? I do that as well, because I end up writing a couple lines of something, and I haven't written a dot at all. I've just split the thing up with either emotes or commas. Not good. Exactly, Mix. That's one of the many examples, yes. If you're giving a list of things, you know, apples, bananas, mangoes, and kiwis, for example. And if you didn't put a comma, you'd be bundling mango and kiwi together, because it makes it sound like they're a pair. But if you go mango, comma, kiwi, mango the cat, yes. Then you see that makes sense, yeah? There's still a list. And kiwi being there's one entity, that's the last entity in the list. Commas are good for lists. Very good use for the comma. Kiwi. Stone. Is that what it means? Kiwi? Well, I mean, there's 4 letters in that word and only one of them has changed. From what I would say otherwise, so... Yeah. Diesel, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Kiwi is the strange one that's green on the inside and brown on the outside, and it's hairy. It's very interesting. Hairy shell. Kind of like a mini coconut shell. Some people eat that bit, yeah. Can you not use it for something though? Can you not maybe like blitz it down or something? Has it still got hair in it? That was unnecessary. No. Yeah, this person didn't change lane at all. You were just wobbling around, and then I guess, you know, the unexpected slow down bit caught you off guard, but that's not their fault. That's your fault for not paying attention. Did your game crash here? Well, that's unfortunate because the bump was purely you and it didn't affect the other guy. But then, yeah, the blocking, yeah, I guess. Oh my god, they're still there. Blocking. Go to service. Maybe the game crashed, who knows? Just outside the supermarket. Miles away Euro now, so... Not enough following distance, no. I know, I do understand when a collision happens unexpectedly, when someone is slowing down somewhat quickly, and then you sort of stutter backwards as well. I get that, I get that. But you should be slowing down a bit more than that. That was not only a collision, it was also a big something travel. Look a bit. Ja, sehr gut. I think it's just Lang. Unless I haven't copied it over, I don't know. Is it fatal? Just Lang. Lang. Try Lang. Unless it was maybe only set to mods only. There we go. What's the new CD road? The new CD road is the Alps road. You go to Innsbruck instead of Calais this time. Same ordeal. Go from one to the other and back again several times a day. Still in the base area. This is how I learned German, you see. The blue one. Blue something. English bitte. Ja. You think something something. I only know bits. Bits of the sentence, you see. He doesn't understand he doesn't speak English. It's like I cannot in English. Aussie admin, oh yeah. If he's gonna be in a report, oh maybe. I think we're Steam friends. Might be Steam friends. Ever got banned? Maybe years and years ago, perhaps. Can't read English, that's the one. Ich kann leider kein Englisch. That was unnecessary. Well, I mean, you TP'd away, good. Good. Inglés. No hablo inglés. Don't confuse someone by speaking another language again. What overlays? In-game or for... You see, they got confused because they froze. Or for stream. Welcome in. Portuguese. We have... whenever Vampy comes in the chat, I know he's not around too much in chat now, but he's also Portuguese. Not as in Brazilian Portuguese, but Portuguese. You're not Portuguese? Portuguese? Albanian? See, it's answering the question that someone had of like, how many people of different European countries are there? I think the description panel still says most of it, but in terms of this screen, everything that's moving is more of a widget, not an overlay. So the ad one is made by Nutty, the streamer. The one below here works with StreamerBot, and the one at the top left anyway is some old Stream Elements overlay I found years ago. Very nice. Widget. But yeah, the BRB screen starting and ending, they are from one of the packs. Petya, welcome in. Yay, you won again. Congrats. A lot of info. We've thankfully retired the... Some people still do it, but a lot of people have retired the idea of using massive banners at the top of the screen that has all your latest follower, latest whatever. Nowadays, it may be in one widget at least. I wouldn't want to have all the text on the screen, because it will always be covering something. You're doing the same as the last guy. You see where they try and push to regain their... You know, TB Stream does that. That's fine. That's fine. It just, you know, it just didn't help, did it? Unless you do it again to someone else. Check the roads. Ooh, it's close. We can. Well, the one I didn't go and check was Duisburg. And then we'll go and check this in real time afterwards. Again. Don't honk like a donkey, don't do that. 24? 30, okay. Trainer that trains the baby, it means. Yes, that's what the trainers are. That's what trainers do. Once you are the admin, you don't need training anymore, do you? 17432, oh, it's right there. Is it a good one? Does someone explode in that report? What happens? Better be a good one. Too many banners. Yeah, a lot of scrolling text. Some, it does work, because where someone has uniform colours and such going on, it's very nice. Very clean, in that sense. 32. Baby's come back, no. Swerving, okay, we'll see, For a VTC, that's different. Give you a flower. That's your flower, pecan. Your birthday? No, it's not, Andy, no, it's not. You've said your birthday several times now. That's one of those, region numbers, not any other text. No, it's not my birthday either, no. No, you've missed that. That was last month. How's it still alive? By magic, you know, magic. Keeping it alive. No, it's not mine. It's also not Andy's. So what they're doing is they're all trying to regroup with each other. There's 3 of these cars. I don't know where the front one has gone, unless that blue one is the... Yes, okay. That blue one is the 3rd one. Happy late birthday. Thank you. 'Twas... Right. Early last month. It's coming up. Oh, this month. See, they do the overtake and then they just... It all goes wrong. Are you then stopping to chat again? Can't text and drive? August. Oh, you plenty of time. You're fine. Not sure why the one in front is going so slow. November? That's fine as well. Then it ends there, okay. Okay. So whose PIV do I go from? Because this one's at the front now. There's the blue one. Actually, no, they may not be at the front. This blue one. And there's the third one, okay. They do that a lot. You'd push yourself in front of someone else to make them stop, and then your friend would merge in front of you as if you just let them in the line. This one, maybe they got a lot of damage. Who knows? There they are. Oh, there goes the front one, yep. I can see him. December 31st. People that do have birthdays near to Christmas, unless you have the money to split the two up, a lot of times they will bundle them together, so you just get one big celebration regarding you once a year. I said once a year. Hello, Core. How's you doing? Remember that one in front? Nice. Is this one again? It's not going well for this person, is it? Lost all that ground, and now you have to overtake again to get it back. Norwegian police. I saw a meme about that, but they also play CS, don't they? How often do they do that? Okay, so let's go back to where they were all together. Here. And we want... Well, this one did collide because they cut the person off at the start. This one... not really. And then this one... also not really. No, just kinda squeezing past other people. Match against Danish police. That's nice. Friendly banter, you know, between nations. Yeah, okay. You have to translate what Untergang is saying, because if you say a very long sentence... Provoked. Something about being provoked. It's a thin... place. Okay, they've said that if they cannot like speak English, so that's what they have to say. However, I can do the cool thing where in oh no, I can't at the moment 'cause it's not open. In the streamer bot chat, there's a translate button I have, like a hotkey for it, but now it has to appear for new chat messages. So I'll wait for the next one. Then the German. Well, no, that's a bit mean, isn't it? Time to learn German. Hello, Andy. Shalom. How's we? 5:55 AM. Yeah, they mentioned that they cannot. I don't want to like limit someone's ability to speak in the chat completely, because what it sounds like they're giving good talking points. The border. Why are we, was that an attempt to let someone go, or is this beef that's been on for a while? Hello, Susan. Found you? Found me? What do you mean? Surely this has been going on for a bit, right? I have been discovering, yes, I'm in whatever industry I'm in where we finished yesterday. Yeah. LKW, I think. Beef, ground beef. Has to be. They're just taking their sweet time. Engine broke? No, it didn't. Oh yeah, what's the chance that both of your engines broke the moment you went through the toll? And then this one tries to go past, because yeah, you're holding them up. And then you leave this way. This is technically a way out, but it's an unlikely way out. Was your intent really to go that way, given your friend went this way? And someone else also cut them off? Might be the grey one's fault then. Well, I'll do that one. This one also is a bit of a last minute. It's 2.2 to a degree, but it's also 2.3 because you're restricting someone's ability to go. The Volvo. Yeah, I do want to look at the Volvo as well. This Volvo. Both of them behind were Volvos. Recommended. Shows that it's working well. Was that you trying to... because there's a gate. Oh. Here. Just trying to squeeze past at the last second. Like, yeah, even if the other one held you up beforehand, it's not like that one where they got blocked in. If this one blocked in this one, then you'd have the same outcome. But in this case, it's this one trying to squeeze past the other one. Unnecessarily. Yeah. They were accelerating as normal. In fact, they didn't speed up to block that overtake. It just happened that you tried to squeeze out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now that you've said a message, I'm curious of whether this... Ah, you see? See? Ah. Yeah. No, I will punish the other one, the first one, because it looked like they were cutting off the other one. Because they weren't indicating to go this way, were they? Why would you leave this side? I don't get... I mean, yes, you can, but why would you go that way? It's not like the arrows tell you to go that way. You can go this way, of which you want a U-turn. Not this way, though, because... Frank... What's going on in Frank? 6 people nearby? Native tongue. It just translates by looking up what it is. I'm assuming it covers most languages. It's a little button that I can press. Try it. See what it gives you. Let's see. Following the road, following the road. But it's not empty. It's not empty. This is empty though, yes. Yeah, still got the range as well. Oh, hang on. Something was there. Hello? 2 people. Hey, 2 people. It's something. Ever play ETS2 on keyboard? Yes, I did. When I first got it, I played on keyboard, and I believe it wasn't that long after that I decided to get a wheel. It must have been within the first year, easily. Because I didn't have a controller back then. I could find when I got my controller, because it has not been many years that I've had a controller. Oh, there's more! More people! Look, people going this way. Woo! It's being used. It is being used. A bit. One train line, two train line, the other one was back the other way. And then Prague. Like, yes, you can continue on to, you know, Stuttgart. Okay, fine. So, Stuttgart's terrain specifically, I mean, a lot of people, many in there, the service and garage area, a few. And then they would go down this way and cut across these. There's one of the ways anyway. And then this way. This is nice. This is quite nice. They're gonna miss it? Oh god, that's a long message. Oh god. What is that? I see. This is the way, yeah? Down this way, because Reims is down this way. Yeah, this has the old vibe going for it. Yeah, you've got the sunflower fields as well. After the middle fuel station, this is what you saw next to the city road, yeah? Old fuel station, see? Little rest area, yeah. Not a labelled one. Cross this bridge. No one here, I'm afraid. No one here. Not bad though. And then from here you go... That's the furthest zoom out. Where was I looking? I got to here, I think. Oh no, you go... You continue. Okay, you don't turn off it, you continue. There's so much more. You go this way. It's actually a fairly long route then. I thought that was it. Very old, yeah, and you go both of these ways. I remember during various events, one of them has been blocked off and you're told to go the other way. Munich to Prague? There's too many. How are we going to tell people to use all these roads when there's too many? You give people too many options and they don't know which one to pick. It's a marketing tactic. You know the selection of 3 things? And the tactic is, price-wise, you have the medium of something and the largest of the item to be not too different in terms of price. So the person will go, oh, you know, it's not that much more. So I will go up to the large one. The largest drink or whatever. It's actually people. More people than on F2P. Found with that video proof made, you need to appeal it. Need to appeal it. The appeal is in the drop-down list for your name in the top right of the main website. There should be a section where you find reports and appeals and profile. Then you make one there, and at first you can just ask for what you did because you're not too sure what you got banned for. And then they'll give you the video. Okay. Just by coincidence, group people in. Another fuel? There is a grey section for some reason. Why is this bit grey? Here? Nothing changed though. And then after this, another person. We've got quite a bit of a, not deserty style, but you know, it's not all the same grass, which is nice. And it suddenly turns back to grass though. And then you leave this and head straight into the city. Nice. Munich though? Munich to Prague? Oh, directly up that way. Yes, because it's got some bendy bits on it. Moon. Might have something. Maybe. But those things don't auto-spawn in TMP. They're disabled. Like the diversions and such, they don't spawn. Look at how much stuff is here that's broken. All these broken roads I need. Bendy, bendy. Ooh. This one has some nice walls as well. Bendy, bendy down the other way. Fuel. Mm-hmm. 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 One person. The border. And then all the way down this way, yep. All the way down this way. A lot of bendy bits, eh? They've got a nice balance of train. Of longer straight sections and then bendy bits. Yeah, I should delete the other videos. Let's start from scratch. So, go here. Yeah. If only the road continued that way, hey? It looks exactly like the old intersection, hey? The old Brussels intersection. What a shame. Hello, operator, big fan. Fanch, welcome in. Subtle as well. Turin. We're in Torino. Not doing that engine very good. Set a point somewhere else? Yes, we're in Calais now. That was in Turin, Italy, top of Italy. Now we're in familiar ground. Yeah, you should know where this is. Sorry, Falco, they didn't visit you for long. What a shame. No more. No more. This is going to be really good when something happens, right? He is Italia. Okay, okay. Testing on PCs and mobile. Laptop 15-second delay. Phone is 5, says. Hello, Tiro, big fan. You can count in seconds from when I say any word, if you want. Pimple? Don't want pimples on anything. Blocking? Well, yeah. But then the report ends there, so you didn't even give him enough time to block you. But there was this. Of which, yeah, immediately slamming the brakes afterwards would indicate the intent to block. Insurance scam, yeah, he wants the person to hit you. A kick, I guess, in this case, because, you know, they ever take on the grass, it's, you know. That was weird, though. Seemed like the guy didn't cause anything after that. Like, or to why you did that. Everything that looks like revenge should have a cause, right? They don't just do it for no reason, right? It's always revenge. So, what did the person do first? I see ban ID. Please appeal it, and the person that banned you will tell you what you did. Will show you what you did. It's not me that does that. Unless it is my ban. In which case, the same applies. It does look warm. It looks very nice, yes. One thing that really is really nice in terms of that area is if anyone's played Just Cause 3, it's the fictional area of Medici, which is based on what appears to be Italy. Looks really good. Really nice. Makes me think that, you know, southern Italy would look like that. Very good. In Just Cause 2, it's Panau, which is based on Palau in sort of Philippines area, something like that. Hello, Nos. Oh, good sir, big fan, welcome in. Game is very good to play, would recommend. Just Cause 4, not really. But 2 and 3, yes. Very good games. Hello, Killua, welcome in as well. Hello. Really waiting for you to do something here. You're not really doing anything, huh? Tomorrow you're not here? Why not? Celebrating his birthday, eh? Probably. Hello, SG. This is the Alps again. No one at this part. Why? Oh no, they're loading in, okay. I was gonna say, it's not empty. Little island of the coast of Turkey. Is it in the game? Not Rhodos. Is it one of the Greek islands though? Or you mean in real life? Because we're wondering if with the actual Turkey DLC, which nearly forgot that they'd unveiled that. Whoa, someone just fell through the world. What was that? There might be some. What was, hold on. What if that person's hacking? You don't just fall through the floor as if the floor's not there, unless you have an on-collision thing going on, huh? What was that about? It didn't really get squished. That was weird. Prime. Prime. Kablam! That was an accident because, you know, you tipped a little bit and then everyone got squished in the tunnel. Ah, but then, you know, I can see that that's an accident. It's unfortunate. Hack? No, Aaron, no, you're assuming. You're assuming, Aaron, no. Didn't say it was. You fell through the floor? It's just unlikely that there's a random spot where the floor just isn't solid, yeah? We're entering the tunnel at a pretty high speed, weren't you? But who enters the tunnel at that speed and then starts slowing down onto the corner? It is an accident, but it is still worth something because you know, it's bad. It's bad. It'd be bad. Now, hold on. Whoa. Here. These two. You better slow down. You better slow down. Slam your brakes on. Whoa. Good braking. Very nice. This. That's just weird. Oh no, there we go. Oh, you see? What did I say? Seemed like it. Like, you don't just fall through the floor unless you got something else going on. And sure enough. Why are you driving with the no-clip bit on anyway, but not the non-collision bit? Because you're bumping between people. And I guess the moment your wheels sufficiently come off the ground, you're not on the ground anymore, something like that. I don't know what's going on there. That's very weird. Speed A said hello to her Storm. Speed no clip. Something like that. I don't know. No clip, non-collision. They're basically bundled into the same thing. Does he teleport anymore? It's going to go out of range of the suspect anyway. Yeah, I guess on 514. Impressive. Yeah, hacking, yeah. Who would have thought that you build up a lot of speed going down? Yeah. Impressive. What is no-clip? In other games, no-clip is referred to as clipping through the walls of a map. So what they do in a lot of maps is you have obstacle boundaries on the wall, so you can walk into the wall, but not through the wall. If you clip through the wall, you have a thing that avoids that. I like to call it no-clip in this game, because if you go through a fence, you know. But it's bundled into the non-collision zone thing. So it's as if you have non-collision anywhere, and you can go through things. And people. Yeah, you went to the back rooms, yeah. There's a friendly dot there. Is that Storm? Is Storm driving on the road? This is him, right? Pretty sure this is his vehicle. Croaky, mate. Croaky. Good luck. Good luck, my friend. I don't know. High ping. Weirdly enough, him and a lot of other people, you can still have high ping, but still not be lagging. You know, you can have very high ping and be fine. As long as your internet itself is pretty good. I want to put the camera here now and go BRB here. How about that? Reports in a moment. You can see all the people pouring towards this way, yeah? Hello, Grey Rat. Grey? Specific? BRB, yes. BRBs. MrPasta 60, goddammit. Okay. I do mute the microphone, yes. Should do that. MrPasta. 60 stream streak. Appreciate that. Big fan. Oh my god. How you doing? The right route is more beautiful? You sure of the two routes? Well, I looked this way and then went down this way. This is almost the same, but you've got to be going in a particular direction to get there first, and then you go down. Unless you continue this way and then down the highway and then rejoin it that way. Or you go above and down to the next city anyway. Something like that. Nos! Only 60. Yeah, yeah. What do you want, folk? Yeah, I normally do it in the middle of the stream, yeah. 110. Oh, damn. That's like the speed limit. Pepsi Max making a tortilla. Very nice. Ah, we haven't had a report from the middle part here in a while. This is a team person, right? Right. Navy. Right today. Yes. Did I say thank you at the beginning of the stream? Was it at the beginning? In the beginning. Look at how many there are. You can go to Belgium. Yes, if you go all the way up and up, you will. On and on. Yes. Do I have it in this list? I don't know. There's a few cartoon songs in here. There's another song I think called On and On. Oh, I see. Cartoon. Okay, it's not in this list, though. It is a collision zone, yes, but you see how a lot of people are behaving about it? I know the song you're on about for the On and On one. I think it's not in this list because it's annoying how overplayed it is. Something like that. Songs that are too big get a bit annoying. Faded? What Alan Walker's one? But technically he was walking through an old warehouse anyway, so that could be anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, they're behaving to some degree. They park on either side of it and let people go down to the end of it, U-turn and come back. How do you add? You don't add the song, no. You don't add a song. I don't have song requests on for this either. There is a... Pay attention to that car. There is a extension or plugin to some degree that works where you can request songs and it just adds them to my queue to play next. There is another one where it scans through a playlist and turns it into some sort of menu type thing where you can pick songs from that playlist specifically. Now, what happened here? Oh, okay. Well, your braking was because of the one in front of you braking because of the car in front of them. Let's go. The naughties going all the way up the hill, but for here they're fine. Ooh. Ah, almost. Almost in range. Okay, that was a bit weird. Clark and Edit? Yeah. It still exists. I think I've seen some people have it in some streams. For the Q one, I remember Chai had it in his stream, and I was suggesting a bunch of drum and bass songs, because while he was playing COD, it's just anything fast-paced, you need some fast-paced music, you know? It's all very well having the very heavy guitars and all that kind of stuff. Those are nice. You need some fast music. Some cake. What kind of cake? What kind of cake you want for a night? And then there was a second car with them. He's cooking again. At this time? Well, I don't want to raid back to back, that's the thing. I know we would otherwise, but I don't want to do that like back to back each time. Though I'll absolutely say hello later. Is it this the second one? Let's get further along so I recognize where the two are. It is the second one. Yes. Okay. Hello, Wally, welcome back. For that song, you could only hear the drums there, so I'll turn up a bit. How do you just crash into someone like that and just keep going? No owning up to the situation at all. Here's our ban. Sans, you need to appeal it. Saw that cool guy? Yeah, I've been in there a little while. So only look at this one. Here. They saw the gap in front of this person and they thought, go for it. They do it again? Ooh, you would have if you didn't mess it up. Cool. That wasn't a collision, that was just the dodgy overtake, I think. Right? Yes, possibly, yes. That song is nearly 5 minutes, which in the modern day of music is incredible. Very rare. Imagine a song being that long. Now they do just radio edits and, you know, 2-minute songs. There's nothing. Back in my day, we had all the classic Deadmau5 songs, you know. One of them I still remember. I don't know which one it was. I used to like it quite a bit. Most of his songs are like 9 minutes. This is the E-Acres outside the Alps Road. So we're still in Austria. I don't know which city this belongs to though. But this is very nice. The community contributed convoy last time finished here. It's not a good place to have a lot of people, but it is nice. 14 minute. I need to have a look at the longest one that's in one of my playlists. I'm pretty sure I have. There's a few in the very chill, atmospheric kind of ambient style that are very long. Very long songs. In my extremely chill playlist, where none of the songs in that playlist have drums. They're just soothing. Freebird? Yeah, but the main part of Freebird is like the last 3 minutes, maybe. You know, you got the solo and then that's about it. The lead up to it's pretty good though. So you U-turned and you left, yeah, then... I get the hesitation to go around because these guys are slightly in the... Oh! That was not the outcome they expected. That's not on them. That's... It's... No. We're not going to punish for that, no. That's just physics being a bit weird there. No. Okay, because of my liked songs, sort by length of song. Can I sort by length of song? I cannot. I'd have to go to an actual playlist first. Extremely chill. 14 minutes. There we go, there's one. 14 minutes. 14:24. 11:17, 10:55, 10:42, 10:31. In this playlist, oh, 9:46. Okay, fair enough. I'll queue those songs. How about that? Add to queue. Add to queue. There we go. 9:46, 9:32. And I'll add another 9:32 as well. There we go. We've got the next, pretty much the remaining of the amount of stream done. 3 songs. 15, 12. What streaming service? What, for music? Spotify. I have too many songs on Spotify to bother porting over to Apple Music or anything else. It's long gone by now. Vivaldi? Oh yeah, that's fair enough. Fake admin, I know. Oh, Risto, how you doing? Thank you for the 3 stream streak. Welcome back. But you also... No, you know what? A lot of them just have it as their plate and they don't really pretend in terms of like actually policing people. They just have the plate. The other thing, you can drive the other way instead of following the whole crowd going to Klagenfurt. You go from Klagenfurt. I think they merged back in because they thought this upcoming dot might be moving. Ooh, bit of a bump. Check back on that. That means clearly getting to the scene of a crime, right? That's what he's doing, yeah? He has to get there. And you're not getting out of there. Nope. You're not getting out of there in a hurry, are you? I would go and look at them in real time. If they didn't do anything really in this report, I'd go and see if I can find them in real time, but no, they did. So, impersonation and that. I should do, change plate and peel. Nice. Good job. You're not getting out of there, are you? And we're in Klagenfurt. Speaking of... Oh my gosh. Here we go. First song. This one is 9:45. It's sort of progressive trance style. So each segment is probably like 3 minutes each. Like a 2-minute build-up. Northern Norway, yes. In the Nordic DLC, yes. I've been to the very tippy-top point and taken a photo there. It's lovely. Lovely up there. Never visited. He didn't say IRL. Didn't say that. And neither did I. No one said that. So technically, yeah. How far above the place in-game is that IRL? Is that the literal most northern? Or is it the same one that's measured in-game? With the globe thing that you can park near? Is that truly the top point? Okay. Dangerous in the sense of how they went basically straight across the roundabout. And sort of made that other guy panic. A bit much, but... Didn't lift off, just went straight for it. Back in Klagenfurt again. Same thing where you both have green and one wants to turn and the other doesn't. You see the problem? You see what happens, you know, if you don't let them go first? That's what happens. Well, usually a crash happens, but this one was observant. It's the same as in-game. You can't drive next to it. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's, especially not in a truck anyway, no. Museum and a cozy cafe. Is it all in that middle building? The kind of tourist building? Suspect was wrong there, yeah, it's not over yet. Print your mama. Where are you putting that? Put it on the sun visor. The equivalent of writing on the forehead. Or where the light box would be. Is this the same situation? No. Different situation. Same area. Been there yourself? Ah. Oh, actually, this might be the same group of people. Not that I remember what they look like. Well, you know what we didn't go and check in that previous one? The guy that with his triple trailer when he was in the ground wobbling around? I don't know why he did that. Why he was like that. This is unnecessary, but like not bad, because you're going at walking pace, so it's unlikely for any incident to actually happen. You know, it's... Chorus happens nearly 4 minutes in. Very long songs. This is... I know them. Ah. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Catch up to the guy there. And... yes, nice. No sympathy for that. Nope. What's the point? What's the point? On approach, if you knew you wanted to enter the fuel station anyway, the turn-off lane starts seconds after you started the overtake. So, zero reason to do that. Forgot to turn. They'll probably say that they forgot to turn, yeah. No point. Is it warm? No, not at the moment, no. Currently it is cloudy. So it's not warm yet. The warm weather will apparently return at some point, but not yet. Not yet. It's raining for you? It's been raining on and off. It was raining earlier. We've been having the whole last week and a bit, maybe 2 weeks. I turn now, good like everyone else, exactly. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Do you not care? Didn't that guy do something to you 20 minutes ago, you know? There's our cats in the tunnel again. Wait for it. Overtake her. Ooh, similar story, cutting the guy off there. But then why this one? Yeah, nice. Pretty much exact same outcome. No indication, by the way. No indication either, no. Just obliterated them. Norwegian weather forecast, never on point and always in the clouds. It's always cloudy, yeah? That's a shame. Sure, for another streamer? We can, yes. I'll have to see who's on at the time. Lizzie is on. I'd recommend going to chill in her chat, but we raided her yesterday, so. As much as I want to, I'm not doing back-to-back. Is this suddenly the new schedule or something? Because this is convenient. Ever since she moved, the streams have been literally overnight. So, if it's a slightly longer stream, I've said good morning and that's about it. Hey! Why are you driving on the path? Are you wanting to pull over, or are you taking your sweet time to slow down? This one should be looking left. If you're turning left, you should be looking left. Don't want to wake up at 5 AM. Exactly, exactly. That's how I have to catch up on things to find bits to edit. Yeah, a collision happened, but I'm very confused as to why this one is on the path here as well. I'm confused by that. It'll become GTA. I have a feeling that a lot of people on console, they won't be able to affect anything else on here, because I'm pretty sure TMP won't come to console. If they'll have Convoy, they may not bother playing it anyway. And it's slightly harder to mess around on a controller than it is on other devices. I'm just thinking of these people that play with controllers and they don't have any form of sensitivity at all. So you know when they go and rotate the camera and it rotates at like this speed? It just takes them forever to do it. It's like that. Are they... Look, they're still going to drive that way unless you were going to do a long time. Yeah, a collision occurred, but I want to give benefit of the doubt there because that was such a weird, you know, yeah, you should have looked when you left the thing, but... Huh? Why are you supposed to yield to someone that's not even on the road? (2030, 2034? What, World Cup? Or what? Hello, Felix. Good evening, sir. When did you say the kickoffs? What? Is it starting today or tomorrow? For the footy. Today. When exactly? 9 PM your time. How far ahead are you? I suppose there is a cool thing that on Google anyway. You can just Google World Cup and it'll show everything. 8 PM my time, okay. Can't wait. 1 hour. It's not coming home. We don't really have high expectations for us in Eurovision for most things that we participate in. It's like, yeah, it's cool that we're participating. Really? You're going to pull over there? Of all places to stop, pull over there. Clearly there was some previous beef going on there. Because that's... Kelly, yeah. 50-ish people? Trying to pull over. Yeah, but why would you pull over like directly in front of someone else? That's the equivalent, right there, hit the bush, of, you know when you have the infamous image of the line of urinals in the public bathroom? And you go right next to the person that's already there, instead of leaving a bit of a gap. It's just a bit strange, you know? Why would you do that? You could have pulled over right here. No, you have to go forward a bit more. That image? It's classic. A whole line of maybe like 8 of these, you know, and you got the guy that's at the very end and you go and stand right next to him instead of going any of the others. I wanted like reckless or something maybe, but that's such a small little teeny tiny little... something. I don't know. Maybe something's not working. It's a very weird situation. I don't like these really, really tiny little scenarios. Yeah, the orange pulled forward, but I'm pretty sure if the orange didn't move, they would have merged very close in front of them. Unnecessarily close. Very close. Bit too close. Not needed. Burn! And the secret road is down there. It is a nice road. This one, nothing really happened there at all. You do need a bit of a wide turn to get out. That's fine. That one's fine. This way. Go down this way. Down here. Through the city centre. This is a very nice tram station. Love that. Down this way. Then you've got two ways to go. You technically have to go this way. You can go between the buildings as well, I guess. Cut down through here, you merge back down this way. Paved bit. Lovely. Viewpoint. Cross a bridge. It's nice. Round about up the hill a bit. And then voila, you're back in normal. That's nice. That's nice. Din, welcome in. That rhymes. How you doing? What's my internet speed? Enough to be able to stream comfortably with until it drops at random. Luxembourg, no, that was Bern. B-E-R-N. There is a secret road that leads through the middle of the city. Would recommend. Want to see your friend? I will go back to my vehicle after this one. Burn it down. So good. Full fiber, yes. As of maybe 2 years ago? 2-3 years ago? Hello, Juice. Ever fly away? How's it going? Do I have a bunch of people parked near me? Shoot, it's late. Pick it up in China. Nowhere near China, mate. That bull bar, the Shoch DLC. I like saying it like that. The HS DLC. That's what the bull bar's from. Now again, these guys are slightly speeding up because it's going downhill. Don't do an overtake towards a dangerous spot. They are going to claim that the person was speeding up to make the overtake longer. Yes, but solid line was approaching. Tunnel was approaching, oncoming people were approaching. People seem to think that, oh, just because, you know, you hit someone, that's the main aspect of it. No, there's a whole other bit that is involved there. Do you not observe the surroundings before you go for the overtake? Come on. Desync is just a cherry on top, usually. That also happens, yeah. Who am I looking at? This one? That looks nice. Yeah, this is from the, is there a label on it? There. That DLC. That's it? Ah, clean Scania, yeah. See, same DLC. 2 bars. I do find it funny when they got this visor. Again, I made a little short about this ages ago. It is the same visor that reminds me of those old, the see-through front brim hats that people wear in like tennis and such like that. That's what that looks like. More tuning, yeah. More paintable things. Not just tuning in general, because we don't want a bunch of chrome. We want paintable stuff. And then these rims with the chrome bit are from the Renault DLC. Tuning pack. Is this also? Yeah, that's also Shoch. I'm not too bothered about those. This is from the Scania tuning pack. Yeah, quite nice. Interiors. They can make a whole interior tuning DLC. My god, people would go nuts with that, wouldn't they? Starburst. There was one I used for a while. It was Crystal something. There's Crystal Ray and Crystal Dimension, I think. One for ETS, one for ATS. That really needs to be higher quality. Yeah, they do need to upscale these paint jobs. Because God forbid you zoom into the side of your vehicle. It's like you have to look at it from sort of this distance and then it looks okay. Interior. Yeah, what if I want to make each one of my seats different colours? Let me do that. Exactly. Marty! Goodyear doesn't have trailer tires. Do they do trailer tires in real life? A stool as a passenger seat. What I want to do is remake that, the thing that Jeremy made where he had a concrete floor and a couple of old armchairs and an old walking stick / umbrella handle as the gear shifter. That one. That was good. That was a good vehicle. Queen's My Ride. Yes, that's one. The old Merc that had like about 2 tons of cement in it. Classic. No driving today. No driving today. I was wondering earlier if tomorrow's stream, because I technically moved the entire schedule over by 1 day, tomorrow would technically be driving. But do we do driving or Forza driving? It's Forza, not Forza. Zoom Zoom or Beep Beep? Because I could do both on Twitch as well. Last week's Forza for the first one was just YouTube. Beep Beep? Okay. Then Saturday... I didn't know you can go on top of that building. Interesting. Meet. Never caught you live. Well, welcome in. If you want to join the Discord as well, that is where you see the schedule of what we're doing. It's the same time, regardless of what we're doing. Exact same time. On Twitch stream? Yeah, I do want to do on Twitch stream. Yeah. Yo, Trash, how's it going? I'm trying to see what this one did. Oh, here? Maybe because they're a bit slow up the hill. You didn't want to go all the way in front, did you? TikTok stream? I need to find out why it doesn't work. Maybe at some point again I'll do a TikTok only moderation stream or something. I don't know why it doesn't. Because there's weird things that get added into the URL and I can't change that. And if I remove them it doesn't work anyway. It's very, very weird. Nice. Trashy? No. By the way, there is a streamer called Trash as well. Just Trash. The two of them know each other. They took a picture at TwitchCon, but Trash is an ambassador on Twitch. Great name. Great username. Been in their chat a handful of times. Trash. They play story type games, I think. Facebook stream? Nah. I remember when the whole Mixer saga happened and it died, of course, people were flooding to other platforms as well. And a lot of people... Storm! A lot of people also went to Facebook gaming at the time. Because they had a whole thing with music being fine on there and something. Just, I don't know. Admin fake of the raid, why are you doing it now at the end of the stream, man? Well, near the end of my stream. How was yours, huh? Huh? You'll be doing well. Welcome in, Raiders, admin enthusiasts. This is the Krew. It's similar. Same sort of thing, unless he wasn't doing... Well, no, he was doing admin because he was messaging me, wasn't he? All the way through? Fine, if you insist. This is on the CD area, yeah. Kind of. Bit bandy, bit driving. I did see you driving, briefly. It was near the Innsbruck tollgate start port. I was like, oh, is it? Yes, it is. Crikey, because I saw the paint job. And then I flew off and looked at something else, because I'm not going to follow you if you're okay at driving. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about. That is this person lagging, by the way, not me. No, I didn't do that. Yeah, literally in the middle of the road right now. No problem if no one else is there, sure, but... Yo, Shadow Man, welcome in. How are you doing? There are people merging, so... keep an eye out. Oh, one of them just bumped. Yeah. Each place is being recorded. Their position is being recorded in a way, yes. So then when we replay it, it's like an interactive spectate of some sort. If you kicked, don't kick me. There's going to be a massive collision when they freeze, right? Oh. Oh, because of this guy. Okay, I thought they just slowed down to try and interfere. Okay. You want to go around them? Yeah, and this one's trailer is stuck on the fence. They want to go this way, but they can't. Yeah. That guy just fell over. You know when you see an accident or a collision on the other side of the road and you can't help but look at it? I think that's what that person just did. Looked at this and crashed. Blocking. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, this one is also blocking the way down the other ramp now because they want to go this way. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. But yes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, blocking, yeah, but, you know, so is the other one. No, because you missed your turn. Of course that's what it was. And then they wedged themselves here. Otherwise, they would have been fine. No, turning around takes too long, you see. No, I can't do that. It's one of these things where it just plays out by itself. Like, yeah, they were blocking the road, but it's not a major, huge, big deal. You know? Yeah, you affected 3 people. Yeah. It's not that it doesn't matter. If you timed it well, you could have squeezed through there, but you would have hit them, though. Depends on how much risk they want. And of course, you know, this happened only a few minutes ago, and by now they're gone, so... Clearly they sorted it out between themselves, which is good. Not a bad first time report, though. Or one times report. Innsbruck! Innsbruck. We're still going through our really long songs. This is a 9.5 minute long song. Yeah, he took the wrong route and reversed a little bit. When someone reverses only a little bit, it's not as bad, but 9 times out of 10 they will get themselves stuck because they don't know how to reverse. They are the kinds of people that will skip their delivery when they go and park. Because either they don't want to, they don't know how to, or they feel they take too long. Can't be bothered. What's the most famous road? The Innsbruck to Klagenfurt road. Leading out of Innsbruck, which is this. So you know the queues leading out of Calais? Same thing. Same thing. Just different location. They're all on holiday. Regulus. Scuff, welcome in. Parking in the little parking area, yeah. Not for long though. I hear a loud bike outside. It's a normal neighbour that's quite loud. They didn't do anything other than merge over here. I don't know why. Was it an attempt to let them go by, or was it to try and bully them again? Like let them get really close? Oh, map has disappeared. Don't overtake like that. Don't do that. I wonder if it's a case of they left the service in the crowd of other people, which is fine. You want to get away from that crowd so that you don't glitch or anything goes wrong. But then you didn't have to push in front of the one in front. You could have just sat there a little bit and then maybe waited for a gap, of which there wouldn't be a gap. But tell him to shut it? No. It's just media. Why? Oh, Sammy's big fan. Oh my gosh. And MrPasta as well from yesterday. Man, it's been so long seeing Samus in game. Remember when Samus used to do his really long what jobs? He used to do World of Trucks jobs on the CD road. Crazy, man. What a crazy man he was. He is. Why does it always happen at this intersection as well? The one leading out of Klagenfurt? Yeah, fair enough. They use the turning left lane to turn right? It's madness. That is. Is this another... Oh, we're back to normal songs now, okay. Why would you risk it? Because he did. He did. It was also, back when he was doing them quite a lot, it was so long ago that it was back when you could reload a save with a World of Trucks job. I don't know when that was actually added. Wrong way? Well, we'll look at that. Only look at this one. Yeah, and then they ended up just sitting at the end. Well, they didn't do anything about it. Didn't act on it. Where? Huh? Huh? See, there's several of them here. Yeah, it wasn't always a thing where World of Trucks jobs would cancel when you F7. Of working? Yeah, hold on. Well, we got ready, so we're going to be on, you know, a couple of minutes more. Where is this one? Right at the beginning. In the beginning. At the roundabout. That's not at the beginning, is it? Oh yeah, coming down the ramp. Did not clock that, did not pay attention to that. Ooh, something happened there. Maybe you didn't want to go that way. I don't know why it's a thing now, I don't know. Maybe to keep the skill level on it. Total Road as well, yeah. These stream elements points things shouldn't go up anymore because I've turned it off. There we go, they corrected themselves. But you're still near the other people. If you sort of sat on the grass, it might have been somewhat excused, I guess, but... Single player? No, no, no. They just do the easiest thing. The easiest thing is to turn around and correct yourself. So they will do that. Poznan? What the hell? Why is there people here? Is this some streamers group of people? No other reason to be here, right? Poznan, yeah. What's she doing it? How do you actually say it? Because there's an accent on the N, the second N. It's not even going to be a Z sound, is it? Because Poland, different. Beautifully done, well done. Hey, 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 whoa. Whoa, okay. Poland only, but you said love China. Pick one. But choose one. Yo. Remember when that was the greeting everyone used? Yo. Not too much different. Good. Should hope not. It's just not necessary, you know, it's not necessary. Were the others commenting on other things? No. Doesn't seem like it. Is this sort of a protest type thing against these two? Because they're not saying anything else. Be moist. Most recent one? I might have, I don't know. Is it Poznan? That would make the accent be on the A, wouldn't it? Not good at which Polish, so I'm not expecting you to be. Me not good either. Hello, Adam, from Poland, and now we're leaving Poland, right? Yes. Back on the Alps. Ooh, look at that colour combo. Whoa. By the way, it's still a shame that this is the only thing they did for 10 years of the game. From what I remember, that paint job, and you had to do one job to get that paint job. They did more for ATS than they did for ETS, turning 10. What the hell? Also 10 years plus, yeah. Bit underwhelming, I know. Failed to deliver it. Come on, sadness. You couldn't even do that. This will be last one. Still trying to learn it on Duolingo. This paint livery you had to do one World of Trucks job for back when it was ETS's 10th anniversary several years ago. Now you might be able to find it on the marketplace if anyone is selling it. You can't obtain it anymore. Other than that. It's a cool paint job design because it has the tyre print. Like you would have like a paw print or something. Yeah, both of them. We'll watch all the way through. Is this going to be a leapfrog thing where they both interfere with each other? 40 hours late and they cut your payment almost in half? You'd be lucky you even had some payment left. When you're late, you're late. That's it, no money for you. There was a little wobble to decide, hey, welcome in. To decide whether that was feasible or not. Anything. Ooh. Used it quite a bit? Yeah. It's a nice paint job. Quickly cut back in here, lovely. Then we skip ahead because they didn't do anything else. Green one. Hold on. We'll need to find it. What's the point in that, though? Green trailer. What, this one? This is probably one of the Russia DLC ones. One of the many industries. They're all in-game. All of the industries are in-game. That looks nice. They're just not, okay, just look how low res that is, huh? Come on. This looks better. At least you can read all of these somewhat. Come on. But then again, these were their, you know, the DLC, I remember adding it to my wish list in like 2021 or something, so. They will update it. For release, hopefully. Right. This one. It's both. How do you record the evidence? If you are able to screen record your game, that would be your evidence. If you report in-game, which appears on this list, you don't have to record it, but it may time out. It may expire. If you can record, recording is best. See, the yellow one's been doing, we've seen this scenario like 2 or 3 times today, of where person being affected responds in the same way. Not good. Hello Oscar, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Don't use my stream yet, because I'll copyright strike you. Copyright. It is funny that this overtake didn't work, though. Blue car, yeah. Not too bad, sort of sky blue. But nothing else happens, so it's only at the start. Just takes him a bit of time, decides to cut the corner here. Or just doesn't want to slow down. They didn't want to affect this guy, and then the other one decided to squeeze past as well, because this one is mostly off the road. Turn signal to merge back in? I doubt it. No, they're too busy battling to worry about that. Those things, this kind of cancels itself out. Like in the previous ones, again, when both have done the bad thing to each other and they're just bashing each other and only affecting each other, good that you're not affecting anyone else. Kind of wipes out the situation. They tried some sort of overtake. Didn't go well. This one tried to squeeze past unnecessarily. I guess it kind of went well, because, I mean, they're in front. Today I was supposed to be driving, yes, because I skipped Tuesday's stream due to internet problems earlier in the day. I moved everything over. So Tuesday's driving was yesterday, and yesterday's admin was today. Makes sense? So tomorrow we're still doing driving, because people want driving. It's more Benelux. I don't know where. There's lots of... We've done almost every normal... Oh, apart from down here. Almost every normal road. Now it's just going back and forth along the little... Whatever. Well, you got outnumbered, folk, eh? I'll do a poll in the morning. People can vote which one they want. Whose trailer is... Oh, you're role-playing the charging. Yeah. That's what it will look like. Nice. Nice. Can't drive, no. A lot of people are parking here, though. It's nice that they do also park here. Stop in for some grill. Hopefully it arrives early. Get some practice in with it as well, if it does arrive early, yes. Killua, big fan. No worries, I'm just about to wrap up. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. fan. Big fan. Good stream. Good job. Good job. Who is still on? Okay. Okay. There's a few on. Dylan? Yeah, I haven't seen Dylan in a while. Good go, Dylan. He's just 3, yes. He is in parked up for something at the moment. Resting, maybe? Hopefully not ending yet, right? Surely not yet. Alright. I'll do a poll for what we're doing tomorrow. It's whichever one wins, I'll just move the other stream over. Like if, for example, we're doing Forza tomorrow, I'd move the next driving stream to next week. How many hours? Today, 12. I don't know what he's doing, though. Don't know what he's doing, you know? He's not moving. He's going to end it sometime soon. I don't know what he's doing, because he's not moving. It could be purple and red. Grün. Grün. And it will go over there anyway. Does this work? Is it actually going to paste the messages? Yes, it does, because it doesn't use the bot for that one. And it doesn't do socials, because I do that as well. Don't forget, all socials, same username. Big fan. Go copy the message. Ready for the raid? Don't spam it too much. Going to see them? No, I'm not. No, I'm not, Ricardo. Hopefully, whoever you're supporting does well. For that. Not something I'd actively watch. I might see some highlights pop up, because people will talk about it and such, but... Big fan. For those in the YouTube stream, everything you need is in the description of that. That's the equivalent. The Kick stream is also in the chat as well. Or would be in the chat. Danke, yeah, sehr gut, yeah. Does he allow it? He does. He does. He's chilling. Well, you can join him waiting in the queue of whatever he's doing right now. Alright? Usually there's some tunes going on as well, so... Jamie, no worries, I have to go as well. Thank you for joining, no worries. Big fan, have a flower. Tomorrow driving around or driving a little bit faster. Either way, there'll probably be some driving, yeah? I'll catch you over there. Big fan.